All you Americans who've been following the Islamization of Europe from afar with horrified incredulity, if any of you are still nursing the cozy illusion that it could never happen in your country, it's time to wake up and rub those sleepy eyes, because the moment of truth has arrived.
The single image that is changing the way we look at our standing in the world. This is surveillance video of the man suspected of setting off an explosion at a local mosque.
News Channel 5 at 10.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Scott Arnold. All right, federal investigators desperately want tips from you, the public, on that overnight fire at a construction site at a brand new mosque.
Investigators say it may have been arson. That's after residents in Tennessee discovered this mosque charred and vandalized early Saturday morning.
It's just a tragic thing. This is not a part of Columbia's community.
At 10, Action News has learned that a local religious leader was at the center of today's anthrax scare. Islamic leader Joshua Evans opened a letter at his home today and found a tissue stuffed inside with white powder. Hazmat crews, even the FBI were called in. This all happened in a home off Crown Point Road in Mandarin.
Muslims at the Lewiston Auburn Islamic Center spent part of the morning on their knees, not for their usual prayers, but to erase any traces of the pig head that rolled into their mosque around 10 o'clock Monday night.
We were all praying, focused into the prayers, most of us looking down, and all of a sudden what we had was a big bang.
That bang, a frozen pig head hitting the floor. Police say 33-year-old Brent Matthews threw the head into the mosque from an open door.
Police in New York City have arrested this 21-year-old man and charged him with a hate crime after they say he slashed the upper body and face of a cab driver Tuesday night. Authorities say Michael Enright was drunk and asked the driver if he was Muslim. When he replied yes, investigators say Enright pulled out a folding hand tool, reached into the front seat, and slashed the driver. This is a photo of the victim in the hospital where he's being treated for cuts to the throat, upper lip, forearm, and thumb.
And arson to blame for a fire today in an Islamic center in Oregon.
I'm an atheist, but I don't love atheism. However, I do love freedom. I've said before that freedom is my religion, and I wasn't joking, because we all know that you should never joke about something as solemn and sacred as religion. I don't worship freedom because I don't worship anything, but I do regard it as the highest virtue and the one from which all other virtues spring. And of course it's extremely un-Islamic, which between you and me is one of the best things about it, but don't tell anyone I said that, as I would hate to cause disharmony. Peace. Peace.